Hello scientists, I Lalit Mohankala, research scientist, age 87 years, is again before you with a new lecture. Today, my lecture topic is energy blast in the Earth nucleus part. Before I start my lecture on energy blast in the Earth nucleus, I shall like to recapitulate some basics of the atom, which I have already explained in my earlier lectures. These basics of the atom will be helpful in understanding the phenomena of energy blast in the Earth nucleus. The atomic model defined by me has been designated as LMK atomic model, which shows both the parts of the atom correctly and which defines the basics of the atom, which are the basics of science. And the basics of science are the nature's basic laws of universe governance. LMK atomic model can only define all phenomena of the atoms, matters, heavenly bodies, of the earth also, and of the universe and of the photons. Now I read in Hindi. जब भी किसी एटम मैटर हेवनली बॉडी से टूटकर कोई हिस्सा अलग होता है या कोई हिस्सा उसमें जुड़ता है, तो टूटने वाला या जुड़ने वाला हिस्सा तीन प्रकार के पार्टिकल्स, न्यूक्लियस पार्टिकल्स, इलेक्ट्रॉन और गैस पार्टिकल्स का सेल्फ ऑर्गेनाइज्ड ग्रुप या सेल्फ मेड फैमिली होती है। ब्रह्मांड में इन तीन प्रकार की फैमिली ही एग्जिस्ट कर सकती है। किसी एक प्रकार के पार्टिकल्स को, जैसे केवल न्यूक्लियस पार्टिकल्स को या केवल इलेक्ट्रॉन को या केवल गैस पार्टिकल को, किसी भी सेल्फ ऑर्गेनाइज्ड ग्रुप या सेल्फ मेड फैमिली से अलग नहीं किया जा सकता। यही तो एनर्जी की डेफिनेशन है। किसी भी एक प्रकार के पार्टिकल्स की, जैसे केवल न्यूक्लियस पार्टिकल की या केवल इलेक्ट्रॉन की या केवल गैस पार्टिकल की आइसोलेटेड एग्जिस्टेंस ब्रह्मांड में संभव नहीं है। होंगे तो तीनों प्रकार के पार्टिकल एक साथ होंगे और नहीं तो कोई भी नहीं होगा। तीनों प्रकार के पार्टिकल्स एक दूसरे के लिए बने हैं। इन तीन प्रकार के पार्टिकल का सेल्फ ऑर्गेनाइज्ड ग्रुप या सेल्फ मेड फैमिली ही ब्रह्मांड में एग्जिस्ट कर सकती है और इसी को एनर्जी कहते हैं। नाउ आई विल टेल द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ए न्यूक्लियस पार्टिकल एंड ए फोटोन। As soon as the nucleus particle of any atom is disconnected from the nucleus of the atom, the disconnected nucleus particle is instantly joined by electron of the same broken atom, and the disconnected nucleus particle instantly converts into photon. Disconnection of nucleus particle from the atom and joining of electrons with a disconnected nucleus particle are simultaneous phenomena, simultaneous action. There is no time gap. A nucleus particle is nucleus particle as long as it is connected in the nucleus part of the atom. But as soon as nucleus particle is disconnected from the nucleus part of the atom, it no more remains a nucleus particle. It is instantly joined by electrons of the same broken atom, and instantly it converts into photon. In this connection, I remind the world scientists that in CERN experiment, it has been stated that two beams of protons were thrown and collided in LHC, Large Hadron Collider. In another case, the two scientists, Takaaki Kazuta of Japan and Arthur MacDonald of Canada, were honored with prestigious Nobel Prize in Physics in the year 2015 for their research, which states that Nucleus particle neutrino can also come from sun. It has mass. Its velocity is more than that of photon, and it can penetrate into thin metal sheets. Both these statements are based on unscientific knowledge of the scientist. In CERN experiment, it was not the beam of protons, but the beams of photons. And it was not the nucleus particle neutrino, but the ultraviolet photon, which can come from sun, has mass, can move with photon velocity, and can penetrate into thin metal sheets. Both the scientists were wrong in their statements because they were not having the basic knowledge of the atom. The outer energy part of the atom, which has an important role in functioning of the atom, it was not known to them. It is because of that they issued an unscientific statement. Now, some more basics. All atoms, all matters, all heavenly bodies, all photons have two parts known as nucleus part and around their nucleus a network of rainbow-shaped electron orbits, which is point to point associated with gas particles. All nucleus particles, all atoms, all matters, all heavenly bodies, Earth also, and all photons have electron breathing points known as north and south pole polarity or positive and negative polarity points. All existence breathe electrons through these points. All atoms, all matters, all heavenly bodies, all photons have a electron network around their nucleus. In electron network, it is the rainbow-shaped orbits. The one end of the rainbow-shaped orbit is connected to nucleus at north pole, that is positive electrode point, known as the electron entry point, and the another end of all rainbow-shaped orbits is connected to nucleus at south pole, that is the negative electrode point, also known as electron exit points. All existence in the universe breathe electrons through these north and south polarity points. All the existents act like a life cell and have a closed electron circuit. Around the nucleus of all existence, free electrons move in rainbow-shaped orbits from south pole to north pole, and inside the nucleus, free electrons move from north pole, that is from electron entry point, to south pole, that is the negative electric point. That is inside the nucleus, electrons move from north pole to south pole. All existence have closed electron circuit. Half circuit around the nucleus and half circuit inside the nucleus. All existence, including Earth, breathe energy. The breathing energy is electron associated with gas particles. Electron associated with gas particle is the God particle for all existence. Earth also acts and behaves like a life cell. Earth also breathes electron associated with gas particle. An electric conductor can be short-circuited and it can cause energy blast in the conductor. A similar phenomena of energy blast can also occur in the Earth nucleus part, because Earth also breathes electrons and circulate and breathes electrons which circulate in the closed circuit. As soon as any nucleus particle of the atom is disconnected from the nucleus of the atom, the disconnected nucleus particle is instantly joined by electrons of the same broken atom, and the disconnected nucleus particle instantly converts into photon. Disconnection of nucleus particle from the atom and joining of electrons with the disconnected nucleus particle are simultaneous phenomena, simultaneous action. There is no time gap. सभी न्यूक्लियस पार्टिकल्स में एनर्जी ब्रीदिंग होल्स होते हैं, पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव पोलरिटी पॉइंट्स, और सभी पार्टिकल्स एक ही एनर्जी ब्रीदिंग फिनोमिना से जुड़ने के कारण एटम एक इंटीग्रेटेड यूनिट की तरह कार्य करता है। इसी प्रकार मैटर्स में सभी एटम भी, हेवनली बॉडी में सभी मैटर्स भी एनर्जी ब्रीदिंग होल, पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव पोलरिटी पॉइंट्स होने और सभी एक ही एनर्जी ब्रीदिंग फिनोमिना से जुड़ने के कारण एक इंटीग्रेटेड यूनिट के रूप में कार्य करते हैं। हमारे शरीर में भी सभी बॉडी सेल्स और शरीर के सभी अंग भी इसी प्रकार जुड़ते हैं। सभी बॉडी सेल्स में होल्स होते हैं और सभी होल्स होते हैं और एक ही एनर्जी ब्रीदिंग फिनोमिना से आपस में जुड़े होते हैं। Now I will tell how Earth is short-circuited and how energy blast occurs in Earth nucleus. We, the inhabitants of the Earth, have made number of deep holes in the Earth nucleus part for extraction of various earth matters, minerals, petroleum products, etc., which meet our daily essential needs and requirements. And these needs have become so essential for us that we can't live without them. These holes are deeply dug in the nucleus part of the earth, are actually the wounds. ये घाव हैं. These actually are the wounds on the body of the earth. ये पृथ्वी के शरीर के ऊपर घाव हैं. Through these deeply dug holes, the energy in the form of air, electrons, water, etc. is directly reaching in the interior part of the earth nucleus, where nucleus particles like neutron, neutrino exist and located. The nucleus particle neutrino are tempted towards electron, which reach them through a short circuit. For breathing the electrons, which are directly reaching to neutrino through short circuit, that is through holes. The neutrino rotate their positive polarity point. They rotate like this. Suppose this is the positive polarity point, they rotate it like this. From this they rotate, because electron is the life energy for all nucleus particles. Hence they are tempted towards electron and they rotate. But in this attempt, they are permanently disconnected. Rotate their positive in the direction of coming electron, but in this attempt they are permanently disconnected from the nucleus part, and instantly the disconnected nucleus particles neutron are joined by electrons and convert into ultraviolet photons. These newly converted ultraviolet photons make chain reactions in the neighboring atoms, breaking more and more atoms and converting their atoms' energy into photon energy. Breaking the structure permanently of the atoms of the matters of the heavenly body is known as energy blast. Now I will read out what are the after effects which occur after the energy blast in the earth. Now, after effects of energy blast occurring in the earth nucleus. After energy blast in the earth nucleus part, what are the after effects which occur after the energy blast in the earth? The list of after effects is very long. To count them and to read them is not possible. However, some of the after effects which occur after energy blast in the earth are listed here below. I count them one by one. Earthquake. Earthquake is the first after effect which we can feel and observe. The other after effects are: earthquake is the first after effect which we can observe, which we can feel. The other after effects are earth warming, increasing of black hole diameter, and simultaneously decreasing of the depth of the black hole. Then increasing of aurora phenomena, that is aurora circle diameter, which occurs inside the black hole. Aurora is a white, bright, shining circular ring which shines very brightly inside the black hole. Then the depletion of ozone gas layer, that is reduction of ozone gas layer thickness on the top of the earth air sky part. Then reduction in various physical parameters of the earth, such as overall shrinking of earth nucleus part, overall shrinking of earth air sky part, that after energy blast both shrink, nucleus part as well as air sky part. Then reduction in earth in its mass, in volume, in surface area, that is 4 pi r square, that is reduction. Reduction in earth internal energy, reduction of earth energy breathing force, reduction in earth gravitational force. With the reduction of earth energy breathing force, earth will take more time than before in completion of one rotation about its own axis, because the movement of the earth is directly related with the energy breathing phenomena. If the energy breathing phenomena becomes weak, then it will take more time in completion of the one rotation about its own axis as well as one revolution around the sun. So it will take more time than before in completion of one rotation about its own axis as well as in completion of one revolution around the sun. Then reduction in integration force and simultaneously increasing of the tendency of disintegration of earth matter. यदि एनर्जी ब्रीदिंग फोर्स वीक पड़ता है तो इंटीग्रेशन फोर्स भी वीक पड़ेगा, डिसइंटीग्रेशन की टेंडेंसी ज़्यादा होगी. This the scientist should know that it is the energy breathing force which unites the various nucleus matters. In earthquake prone areas, in prone region, where जहाँ पर earthquake ज़्यादा आते हैं, in earthquake prone areas, the tendency of disintegration of earth matters, that is disintegration of rocks, hills, mountains, landsliding, uprooting of trees, development of cracks in construction work, in cemented bridges become very frequent. These are in earthquake prone areas. In Arctica and Antarctica region of the earth, increasing of dry land area, dye-line area which exists just under the conical black hole, and simultaneously shrinking of glaciers, increasing of temperature in Arctic and Antarctic regions, abnormal changes in climate, sudden bursting of clouds, blowing of storms, typhoons, cyclones, सुनामी वेव, पृथ्वी के धंसने की घटनाएं, बहुमंजिला इमारत की इतनी घटनाएं बढ़ती हैं, शहर के शहर तबाह हो सकती हैं. To count all the after effects, all changes which occur after energy blast in the Earth nucleus is not possible. But what has been counted above is enough to know the severity of energy blast in the Earth nucleus. These are some of the phenomena which are directly related with the energy blast occurring in the Earth nucleus part. I have explained these phenomena in my other lectures also. Energy blasts, which are simultaneously followed by earthquake in the Earth nucleus, are occurring almost every day. The scientists can easily imagine how much disastrous are the energy blasts. How much disastrous are the energy blasts occurring in the Earth nucleus for us. Earth ball is reducing very speedily in all parameters, and its reduction rate is increasing day by day. It has already created havoc in our life, and it will create more and more havoc in future. And to control them is not possible, nor it is in human control. The earth is sick. The earth is sick, and its disease has become incurable. The earth is sick, and its disease has become incurable. The root cause of earth sickness is that we are harvesting the earth continuously and beyond limits for last so many years for our needs and requirements, and these needs and requirements have become essential in our daily life, that we can't live without them, and we can't avoid digging of the earth. Now I shall like to explain once again what is earthquake. I will start from that point when chain reactions in the earth nucleus are made by ultraviolet photons, and non-stop series of energy blast starts in the earth nucleus, and more atoms break, and the atom energy convert into photon energy. Then earthquake. Now I will tell what is earthquake. The newly converted photons include all type of photons, that is visible spectrum of photons, IR photons and ultraviolet photons. The IR photons are responsible for hitting the earth nucleus. The IR photons are responsible for hitting the earth nucleus, and the ultraviolet photons being destructive in nature because of small size nucleus particle and of high frequency make chain reactions in the neighbor atoms, breaking them and converting their atoms' energy into photon energy. And this non-stop process goes on, and thus photon energy goes on accumulated, and when it becomes uncontrollable, it bursts the weaker part of the earth, and the accumulated photon energy in abundance is thrown out from the weaker part of the nucleus of the earth with the velocity of light. When accumulated photon energy in abundance is thrown out of the earth nucleus, thrown out of the nucleus with the velocity of light, simultaneously it gives a forceful back push to nucleus part of the earth, from where it is thrown out in the form of jolt, jerk, vibration. In a similar phenomena, when a shell is fired from a tank gun, and simultaneously in return The barrel of the tank receives a forceful back push. Action is equal and opposite to reaction. The forceful back push in the form of jolt, jerk, vibration experienced by Earth nucleus is earthquake. This much today. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Lalit Mohan Kala, research scientist.